Hello, and welcome back to Lora's Plans. So I'm going to give you a warning. Today is not going to be one of those happy perky Lora days. This is going to be a very real conversation today, and I'm doing it because I have to. So I'm going to post this tomorrow, and hopefully you guys are kind. Anything that I'm going to say is not a judgment at all of anyone else in the planner community. This is 100% a judgment of myself. And so with that said, I'm going to explain why I am at this point or at this state. So today I had to have a planner intervention with myself. And I'm going to upload a picture here of the tubs of planner products that I went ahead and packed up and asked my husband to not get rid of, but to remove from my knowledge where they reside so that I could stop focusing on all the wrong things and start focusing on all the right things. So with that said, let's back up a little bit, okay? If you've watched this channel at all, you will know that over the last couple of years, I have been planner hopping and flipping and switching and trying out every product under the sun. And it seems like none of them fit. And so I did the Great Planner Experiment of 2022. And I love it because I went into that experiment with the intention of understanding my methodology and understanding what planner styles and notebooks and things really worked for me. And I will say it was 100% effective. I came out of that experiment knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt what types of planner systems worked for me and what didn't. So I applied that knowledge moving into this next year, and the idea that I didn't want to spend any more money on planner supplies because I have enough. And the honest truth, I have too much. Today, I realized my problems aren't because I can't find a planner that works. My problems are rooted in the fact that I have surrounded myself with so many plausible options that I can't settle into one any more than I can the other. And I'm ashamed of that. I'm not going to lie. I am ashamed that I have accumulated so many objects for this hobby that it is actually acting as a distraction and causing me to lose focus, lose time, energy, money into something that probably would never get used, not completely. And so, yeah, here we are. Socks and stocks happened. And since that day, I have set up 1 or 2 planners every single day. The only thing that stayed consistent is the iPad. I lie. The iPad, and ever since I made this into my gratitude journal, this has stayed consistent. My actual journal, it's changed 3 times. The myriad of journals that I use, it's changed 3 times. The planner that I've been using, let's see, I've touched a standard, I've touched the rings. I thought about using astrology, a half-year astrology there for a little bit. I've touched a spiral notebook, right? I've done all this stuff. I have pulled out my old Hobonichi cousin. I have pulled out my A6 Wonderland 222. I have pulled out my Hobonichi Weeks. And all of this has been done off camera, of course, because who wants to look like a crazy lady? Well, here I am, crazy lady, because I realized my problem isn't the planner. I know my methodology. I know what I need. I know what I don't need. My problem is I have too many distractions. And so the planner intervention happened. I cleared out everything out of this office except for a couple of A5 books, 2 Stelliges and 2 hardbounds. I kept some B6 lined journal books up on that shelf because I go through, when I'm in these, I go through 4 to 5 of these a year. I still have my weeks that I have here, and I will use it 100%. And I have my iPad. I do have my spiral notebook, and I have one extra that I have that I have some notes and stuff that I keep regarding work and projects and things. And so I have these 2 spiral notebooks. Everything else, the extra hole punch paper and printables that I've printed out, the different spirals that I had that would take me through next June, like the Erin Condrens and things, the undated Wonderlands, the undated everything else, which would take me forever to list out, I have packed up. And after this video, I will take the, as I said, I will take the screws out of here, and I will pack this portion up, and I will keep the cover out, but I will pack up the portion of this that is rings, and I am going to put that away. And you may be asking why. Why, Laura? Why not just keep it all out? Why not? Because I am at the point that if I do not remove the distractions, if I do not audit myself, it's going to get out of control. It almost already is. And so, not to be a Debbie Downer, but just to let you know, what am I going to do? I'm going to have my 2 journals, gratitude and highlights, and then my expressive journal. I'm going to have those for the year. I'm going to continue with my iPad. I think that system will allow me to keep my goals, my intentions, tracking those, and now higher level planner of record, the ability to, include pictures and moments and highlights. That's important to me. So I'm going to keep the iPad, and I'm going to go back to a good old-fashioned bullet journal. And this starts today. And you see what's on there? 1 pen, 1 dot grid marker. I have also put away the 4,000 pens. You will see I do have markers and things up there. Those are for art. I kept my art supplies out. I do have my watercolors. I have 1 set of watercolors. I have my favorite set of colored pencils. I have markers up there, my brushes. That is more than enough because, I mean, the watercolor set that I kept out is not like minimal. It's not like a 12 pan set. It has everything I need. I did keep my gouache out as well. And yeah, I put away a lot of my stickers. I put away a lot of the papers that I haven't opened and stuff yet. Those are getting put away. I dumped out my washi tape drawer into a bag, and I'm going to curate that and get rid of stuff, because the truth of the matter is I have too much. I'm overflowing, and it's overflowing into my lifestyle, and planning is no longer easy, and it should be. So I'm sorry that I'm a Debbie Downer. And once again, this is not a judgment of anybody else. This is not even a commentary on the community. This is a reality of where I'm at in life. And if I am going to plan an intentional life, if I am going to meet the goals that I have set for myself, if I am going to strive to find more time and more joy and more ability to just explore, then I need to get rid of all the excess. I need to get rid of all the things that are distracting me from what's important. And truthfully, I have everything I need. So, please leave a comment down below. I mean, this was not an easy video to make. And especially given our community, because we share and we buy and we see pretties on everybody's channels, and we see people move from planner to planner, and you know, I wish I could be that person, but I can't. I am losing little bits and pieces of myself, I think, at times with all of it. And I have to be authentically me. And this is where I'm at. I'm not going to stop sharing my journey with you. I am just going to curate what I bring in for that journey to happen. And this is the one time in my life where I want to curate. I normally don't want to live a curated lifestyle, right? I don't want to have to decide what I think should be included and not be included. If it's something I want to learn, if it's something I want to explore, if it's something that I feel is beneficial for myself and my family, then absolutely I go for it wholeheartedly. But in this instance, I need to curate my life, and I need to slow down a little bit, slow my roll on all of the things that I'm buying and trying to use and all of that fun stuff. Because the reality is, yeah, when I first started planning, I walked into an Office Max or a Staples or whatever, and I would pick up a planner off the shelf because I would look at it and say, oh yeah, that would work. And now I can imagine having that sense of freedom to be able to walk into a Staples or a Walmart or a Target even, and just pick up a planner and be like, yep, that'll work. And use it for the whole year, right? Like, when's the last time one of you just arbitrarily picked up one planner and used it for the whole year? I haven't, not in a long time. But I'd like to get back to it. And so for now, we'll be setting up a bullet journal. And we'll be using the iPad. And I hope you'll stick around for it. I know I'm probably going to lose subscribers because of this. I know I'm probably going to lose subscribers because I'm incorporating the digital, and I'm okay with that. I think it's the right way to go. I can't believe how adaptable it really is. And as I'm looking at the excesses of my life, of my world, yeah, hard to justify buying like 20 digital planners, right? But I could justify buying 20 analog planners plus. That's on me. I allowed myself to do that. No one forced me. No one influenced me. I did that. So, like I said, not a judgment on anyone else in this community. It's a judgment on me. And yeah, something I'm guilty of. But I'm going to change it. And I hope you'll come along for the ride. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day after my strange little rant. And yeah, if you're like me, if maybe you're feeling like me, let me know. It'd be really nice to know that I'm not the only one out there who feels a little bit ashamed of herself. So, thank you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. And we'll work in this and the iPad together. Bye.